Welcome to my channel. Here I will be posting a lot of vegan meal prep recipes. I want to be posting vegan bakery recipes, vegan replacement recipes, and just a lot of different vegan smoothie recipes that most people would find interesting, and I'm going to try to keep it on the cheaper side. So for this meal, it was probably only around $2, excluding this big bag of quinoa, which was only $8, but if you buy in bulk like this from Sam's Club, $8 will get you really far. I actually don't have a Sam's Club membership, so I actually had somebody else buy that for me, so I'm grateful for that. But all of these ingredients, which you can't see, will be around $2. So today I wanted to make a Mexican quinoa bowl. This will consist of corn, black beans, and garbanzo beans. You can also use kidney beans if you don't want to use black beans, but I decided to do black, garbanzo beans, and corn because it's gonna give it a nice color. It's also gonna have tomato, onion, cilantro, avocado, and lime. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, I cheated just a little bit, but I always do this every week just to keep myself ahead of the game. I always boil off some quinoa or some brown rice or some kind of base ingredient like noodles sometimes for like my Asian cuisine, if I ever do something like that. But if you boil off some quinoa, it makes this recipe super quick. All you have to do, cut the onion, cut the tomato, cut the avocado, cut the lime, and then everything else is already done. You're just adding cans and stuff. We're gonna start by cutting the onion, peel the layer off, you know. Don't want to eat none of that. We just keep going until there's no more brown. I'm gonna make these very fine, and I'm only gonna use half because I'm not the biggest fan of onions, and I'll also try to take this for a little bit longer than just these bowls. You guys can use a whole onion, that's what the recipe calls for, but like I said, I'll probably make another dish later for something else, and we'll need the rest of the onions. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because of my chopping skills, but you know what? I'm no professional. I'm just trying to help y'all keep to a budget and have flavor. That's one misconception that a lot of people have, is that vegan food is expensive, difficult to find, or tasteless, but stick with me, it'll be good. I'm really bad at cutting avocados, so I wish I were better, as good as it gets, but take the tomato and wash it off. Take the tomato, cut it up. Because I can't really cut tomatoes, I'm not the best at it. You know what, guys? You give it your best. You guys might be better at this than me. And I try to let all these sauces combine together because that's just what really gives all of this the nice flavor. Even whenever straining off the beans, I let all the sauces in there because it'll add to the lime and cilantro sauce. Now I'll just take the avocado and gently carve it out into little cubes because we'll want these to be a little, you know, wholer. Usually it's my first step is to cut the gunk out. I know it's just the stem, but it freaks me out a little bit. This is probably the most difficult part, is keeping the avocado either in whole chunks or just cutting it to begin with. But if you start squeezing like this, you'll see all the chunks come out, and we're ready for the lime. Let's just cut that guy right in half like that. And there's a reason I cut it like that. It's for the seeds to not be everywhere, because I don't have anything to properly take. I'm gonna start by adding the garbanzo beans, black beans, and corn. We're ready for the tomatoes and the onions. Give it a dash of lime. Now we're ready to add the avocado, which like I said, you can just squeeze right out. It should all come out. The last ingredient is cilantro. This doesn't come rinsed, so make sure you wash it. And if there's any pieces like this, make sure to just pitch those because it'll just make your dish bad. I don't know why they served it like that. There's a couple pieces missing now. Oh, they gave me some bad cilantro. Now I take my cilantro and I just take all of the bits and pieces off and try to get a little bit of the stem, but not too much. Some of these have some really big stems. I feel like Giant Eagle kind of chipped me out a little bit here, so you don't have to be too perfect about it, just nothing too big. Take it and chopping it up lets the herbs breathe a little bit, and this can make the flavor a little bit more enhanced. You just want to make sure that it's finely chopped. And if you're making this recipe and you're thinking, do I really need the cilantro? Please, the answer is yes. The answer is definitely yes. You need the cilantro and you need the avocado. And I know that people don't want to go out and buy that, but you do. And the lime is also very important, but you can also replace this with lime juice, or if you have lemon juice, you can also replace it with that. Well, the final step is to mix all of the ingredients together. I usually use a big spoon like this because it's better to portion it out and it's easier, but you do whatever you want. Fold it gently as to not break the avocados, but to mix everything thoroughly. If you see bits of avocado that aren't breaking out, break them up. Once your mixture is thoroughly mixed, you can start divvying it up. Now comes the easy part. I usually use a half of a cup measuring cup, and I do it twice. You could just use a full cup measuring cup, but I don't have one. I'm gonna put that in the small side because I like to go ravenous with my food. Leave the beans and everything on the other side. A cup of quinoa because I kind of need that amount of calories for one meal because my metabolism is just insane. We're gonna take 2 scoops of this each container. Just like that, you have 3 wonderful meal preps. I'll link the nutritional facts down below once I find all that out. I'm gonna add up all of this and divide it properly. Give me a minute to do that and I will let you guys know. Mind my cat, he's in the background playing in a box. I don't know, cats do that. But I'm gonna eat this on camera, proving that it's delicious because I love this kind of food and I don't want people to be like, oh, he probably throws it away off camera because it's just a garbage mess. Whenever I'm home, I microwave the quinoa a little bit so it's nice and warm, but keep the salad itself cold. You can keep the whole thing cold or you can keep the whole thing up. Or you can mix it all together and just eat it all as one. Sometimes the cold salad helps cool off the hot quinoa. Now this is gonna give you the carbohydrates you need and the protein and the fiber. You're also receiving a lot of benefits from the avocado and the fats inside of them, as well as giving it a very smooth texture and nice taste. Now this is more refreshing, but if you wanted, you could add a little bit more spices, such as peppers with a little bit more of a kick, or red pepper flakes, some kind of spice in it, but I like to keep my stuff cool. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and if you liked today's video and want more vegan tips or meal preps, please leave it in the comments, like, and also subscribe, because that helps me out tremendously. I have like no subscribers, I get like no views. It would be very, very much appreciated. But that's all I have time for today, so thank you for stopping by.